mente mientras recorro las bases. Firme, pase lo que pase. Vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate. Que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate. Hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. Ay. Yeah, back in the day, ain't no love given. Yeah, now back in the city and they with it. Can't hold a grudge, all that forgiving.
First pitch coming your way next.
Now you see it, now you don't. Spend some money.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Max Scherzer. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Ready to go? Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
0-1. This one smacked out to left center. Takes it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And here's Freddie Freeman.
D-Rod.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Mad Max.
Next pitch is outside. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 here. That one to first. To Jimenez. Back to the pitcher at first, and it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now Teoscar Hernandez homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Now he breaks his bat, and that'll do it. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and starting this one, number 70. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. Springer matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 2 now. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Ripped to right. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Batting third, the catcher, Alejandro.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Kazuma Okamoto. Kirk off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. That just misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. Bounce to the right side. Freeland gets him easily, ends the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Max Scherzer back to work. This one smoked on its way out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit.
Down.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Scherzer, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Alex Freeland will hit next. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one hammered but pulled foul. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter now, Dalton Rushing. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Hesung Kim.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is foul back. Just missed.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back now in Toronto, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Varsho went deep in his most recent game. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Out to short. Throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In the dirt, ball one. And the next pitch is way outside. Way high. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Addison Barger stands in now and watches strike one.
Here we go, Addison.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying run is on base.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shohei on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 1-1. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Freddie Freeman. In the air to left center. Barger moving under this one. And that is a big first out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. fly ball right field. Springer has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Up next is Dodgers, the first baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
So the sac fly ties the game. Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
Ball.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. That one just misses. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. To the right side. Clement. And the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Line drive, and it's out of reach after the slow first step. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Jimenez on at first, nobody out. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Here goes the runner. And a count 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
1 out man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. This one in the air center field. Pajes should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Jimenez. Safe. 3-2, they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Two outs, runner at first. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. Center field. Pajes settles under it. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a strike.
And now the 0-1. In the air, left field, Barger giving chase. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
We almost saw a really nice leap and catch there, but he really put something behind that one off the bat. I'm impressed with the swing, and the carry put it just out of the outfielder's reach.
Now here is Hae-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher getting loose out there. Nance getting loose as well. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate, and fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. He's 2 for 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two on, 2 outs. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That's out to center field. Varsho settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th, all tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one trailed right center field. That one heading for the fence and down. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Flied to right his first time. That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And there's a ball. The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Barger, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, George.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 5, Freddie.
Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side. line, no straddling the line. Check the scoreboard, man, the numbers don't lie.
Scherzer back to work. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the lead. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hammered, base hit, and a man aboard.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. No outs, runners at first and second. Ball one there.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hernandez on second. Muncy on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Varsho on his way over. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The tying run is in to score from third.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
So the sac fly ties the game. Dalton Rushing digs in now. 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses off the outside edge.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
2 on, 1 out.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Inside, just missed. First and third, 1 down. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Hesung Kim.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. In to score from first, and they're up by 4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Braden Fisher done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Number 62 gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So here's Kyle Tucker now. swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
One down, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one lifted to left. Barger gets under it, brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, TOR Hernandez.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Just missed. Hernandez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Foul ball. And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That's a little high. Ball 2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last half of the 5th coming up. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Off the plate and inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That one fouled off. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Yeah, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Bounce to the left side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma.
2 down, bases empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Blue Jays 5. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next, Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Ball 1, no strikes. And that one hammered. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No, that's the ball.
The next to hit takes ball 1. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one upstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Let's go, Spencer.
Just missed. Muncy at second. Pajes at first with no outs. And that'll load the bases.
Inside.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Now at the plate, Dalton Rushing.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one. And the 0-2. Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Sets him down looking. And that is a big first out.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Kim in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Bases loaded, one away. Here's a 1-1. And he takes a strike. Kim wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-1 now. Fouled off left side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next offering is downstairs. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So they're all loaded up. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here. Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
Well done, drives in the run. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 62 won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Tommy Nance.
Number 45.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Kyle Tucker, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across, and they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases full. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game Looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score.
Jimenez, toss to second, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Dodgers lead it 14-5. Back now in Toronto. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Clement leading things off and takes a strike. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him, and it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 14-6. So now the DH spot, Davis Schneider.
The designated hitter, Jason Schneider.
Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Addison Barger getting ready to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 14-7. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's your 1. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We're through 6 full. The Dodgers on top 14-7. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Self-motivation is a virtue. And the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major. Gotta grind till it take all the pain away. It takes us to save us.
The Combinator.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Let's go, Tommy. All right.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. And there are two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number
Here comes the
44,
manager out of the
Andy
dugout, and he'll make a move
Tommy.
for the bullpen. Tommy Nance is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Jimmy
the Blue
Garcia
Jays,
on to pitch out of the pen here.
93,
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Garcia.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Gets down, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball down low.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Dodgers out front 14-7. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott into the game.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Right through there for a strike. And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Okamoto has to step out of the way for ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul straight back. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. In the air, left field. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. LA's on top, 14-7. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Foul ball there.
Ball one.
Garcia in his 11th season, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing, foul to the left. That misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
On the ground. Clement over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Varsho has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez in and to his right. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Davis Schneider. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Makes a sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Now here's a flare off the bat. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Dodgers lead it 15-7. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Los Angeles, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a foul ball. That one almost got him. In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, right field. Springer under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Muncy to hit. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one the other way. And it stays fair. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for L.A., Alex Freeland. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. We head down to the bottom of the 9th. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 9th, George Springer getting ready to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And 1-2. That one missed. Now a pop-up on the infield. Freeman under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Just
too high.
missed. Hard liner. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
So it's their last chance in this one. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In for a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
So this one got a little out of hand. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chase you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spend 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom.
Lonely